Alright guys, well, you've got djsquibby here with another session of f.r.a.g, fantastic retro arcade gaming, and today I've got my new steering wheel. This is the G920 from Logitech. I've got the Gearshift, the feet pedal. It's all mounted to next level racing stand. So I've only had this for about a week, but having so much fun with it. I'm playing Project Cars 2 on the PC, and it is such a good game, and so my son and myself, we've been having loads of fun with it. So we're still setting up some of the settings in the game just to get it right, but everything is brilliant. But so this is the setup. The steering wheel, it's false feedback, so it's got motors in it and stuff, gear system, so when you turn in the corner you feel resistance and everything. You've got the gear shifts on the steering wheel, up and down, or I've got the actual gear shift, what you can use for certain games. But it is so cool, it is so much fun. That's all I can say about this. I've been thinking about buying this for a long while, but so I've gone and done it now. But so I used to play on the PlayStation 1 and 2 with a steering wheel, but that was years ago. And most of my driving games have been on the gaming pad, sort of Xbox pad. But so this is a lot better. So this is a sort of a lower end wheel, pedals and stuff. You can spend a load of money if you want to on different stuff like the Thrustmaster ones and all that. Direct drive wheels. At a later date I might upgrade, but at the minute I'm just getting into it, so this is sort of a real good starting level for somebody who wants to get into this. But you can use this on the PC or the Xbox, this actual wheel. There is a Logitech G920 Wheel what you can use on PlayStation and PC. But so this is the one I've got. But it is, all I can say is it's so much fun. If anyone's thinking about getting into this sort of hobby, whatever you want to call it, this is like the easiest way to do it. And so the stand, it's really cool. It all folds up so you can put it out of the way. The wheel, the gear shift and the pedals all stay bolted, so it just folds up. It's brilliant. But so this is what I've got, and I can't stress how much fun this is. This is so cool. But yeah, so this is it. I'll show you around a closer look at everything, so you can see what I've got. Alright guys, right, so we've got the stand all set up with the wheel, the gear shift and the pedals all mounted and bolted. So that is the setup. Awesome steering wheel, budget end steering wheel, you've got all the buttons and everything you need. Down here you've got the gear shift. You can use that if you want to, or you can just change gears with the change up and change downs. Down here you've got the foot pedals, and then it's all mounted to this awesome stand, next level racing. But it is a really good little setup. So if you want to get into this, using a wheel and you don't want to spend a fortune, you can spend a lot of money on this setup if you want, but so this is just to get me into it. Always been into racing, sort of flying sims. The other good thing with this stand, you can buy an upgrade pack. All it is like an extra plate on here, and there's a few other bits what bolt on, and you can have it so it's like a flight sim. So you can have obviously you could buy a set of different pedals, and the other thing with this, if you want to, obviously I'm in the UK, so the gear shift is on the left hand side, but this mounting bracket you can actually put it on this side if you want. And again, if you wanted to buy another one of these, you can mount it there. So this is how I've got it set up. And it is really cool. So we're having so much fun with this. Now the only thing with this is because you're going to need a quite a low down chair. So I've got this out the shed. This is just a camping chair, folds up, and it is brilliant. It's so comfy. Just put a couple of cushions on it, and the other thing, you can put your beer in there when you're racing. And so with this stand as well, this also folds down, so you keep the wheel, the gear shift and the pedals all mounted and bolted on. You just fold it up and put away. So that is really handy, and that's the other side that I wanted a fold up set up, because you know you can put it away, but it's been set up for about the last week and I've not put it away because we're having such a lot of fun with it, my son and me. But so you will need a low down chair. I've got office chairs, you know, like the normal ones with wheels on and stuff, but they're no good because when you're pushing on the pedals, the chair's moving, you're moving about, it's no good. So you're going to need a chair. Again, you could play this from sitting on a settee with this in front of you, because the settee is about the same sort of level as this chair. But you know, there's lots of different ways you can do this. But so this is how I've got mine set up. And so the game that I'm having a lot of fun with them in it is Project Cars 2 on the PC, and it's just so brilliant. I mean, was it yesterday because of the Formula 1? It was at Germany, Hockenheim. I just thought, right, I'm going to race around that track on Project Cars 2, and it was a laugh. I even put all the rainy weather on, and it was it was quite skiddy, but it was good. But so this is what we've got. The only other thing I did come across is they do put foam pads on the underneath this, so it doesn't scratch the floor, because I've got laminate floor. Because it's foam pads, it can move about a little bit, not a lot, but it does move. So I was going to put some rubber feet on it so it grips the floor, but to save all the messing about, all I did is I had a bit of spare foam, so I pushed this up to this cabinet, put the foam there so it doesn't damage anything, and now it is solid. And so with the chair, this doesn't really move about because it's got flat feet on it, but it's an awesome little system. And same with the package, when you get the stand, you get all the nuts and bolts and everything you need to mount this, and they even throw in some Velcro ties so you can mount all your cables, so it's all nice and tidy. But yeah, so that is what we're using, and it is. So I can't stress how much fun this is, like using this. So I was going to sort of fold it up and put it out of the way, but we've been having so many laughs with it, I've just left it set up permanent for now anyway. But you know, so this is a fun little gear shift, nothing special, but so I've got this as a bundle. That, the steering wheel and the foot pedals, that will come in a box. But yeah, really cool. So anyone who's thinking about, you know, getting a wheel or something like that, so there's lots of different wheels and pedals on the market, but so if you don't want to break the bank, this is the way to go. There is other racing stands you can get what are good, but I've been looking at these for a long while. You know, last couple of years I've been sort of thinking about sort of getting an upgraded system rather than playing it on a gamepad. I mean, there's nothing wrong playing on a gamepad, but I just wanted the realism. So ever since I was a kid, going into the arcades, if there was a driving game, obviously it had a steering wheel and foot pedals, and you know, it was just brilliant. So this is why I've got this, to make it just makes it all fun. But so yeah, you can spend a lot of money on these setups, but I thought, no, I'll just get this just to sort of not break the bank. But I don't think there's anything else on it to show you really. So what I'm going to try and do is put some videos up every now and again, racing videos, what I've done using this wheel, and you know, hope you enjoy it all. But yeah, so this is the setup, and it is brilliant. There was one other thing I forgot to say. The reason why I got this Next Level Racing stand is because at a later date, if I wanted to expand upon it, I can get a seat what bolts into it. There's all the mountings down the bottom, it all bolts in. There's loads of mounting holes everywhere, and you just buy an upgraded kit from the Next Level Racing guys, and basically you can say have a seat what's mounted, a proper bucket seat, a racing seat. You can even get like a Formula One seat what reclines, you know what I mean? So you can do lots of different things, and then also you can get a full motion motorized rig what connects and bolts to this. Obviously it's going to make it probably about, I don't know, about 5.5 foot long, something like that, 5 foot long. But so you can get the motorized motion platform and the chair what fits on there. You can even get monitor stands, or like this monitor stand. You can it's a freestanding thing, or I don't know, I'm not sure if it bolts to it or not, but it's a freestanding, I think, and it's big enough to mount. I think it's like 3 decent sized screens, you know, like decent big screens, or like monitors, whatever you want to do. But I don't think I'll go that way with the 3 screens. What I want to do at a later date is get involved with VR, you know, sort of virtual reality, and play the racing games with this wheel. I've seen some really good stuff about the VR, and I mean I'm looking at sort of getting the Valve Index at a later date. Not going to get it just yet. I never buy anything on release. Too buggy, too many problems with things, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that is the reason why I got this stand, rather than the other stands what are about, because you can build upon this if you want to. Obviously, you know, a little bit more money. Okay, right, thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, all those wonderful things. Keep an eye out, we're going to do some videos. I'll whack them up on YouTube, wherever. Yeah, so live long and prosper, and may the force be with you all.